Oh, morning, y'all. What's up, Cindy? I'm driving to the new house to go let a plumber in. What's up, GP? And then I gotta go have a meeting with my boss and get a presentation ready for next Friday for a big client. So, gonna be making some handouts, some literature stuff, all kind of fun stuff. Paperwork, which I like that kind of stuff. Making slideshows, whatever else I gotta do. I got to put together a purchase agreement. I've got to do a service agreement. So I got a lot of typing to do today, but that boy quick on the keys. What's your day look like, Cindy? It's freaking 35 degrees and raining. It's supposed to warm up this weekend, though. Good thing. Yeah, I believe it. Last night, whenever I was coming home to my current house, there was flakes. Yeah, I'm sick of it, man. But supposedly the high is 45 today, and then the high for Saturday is supposed to be like 50 something. So it's supposed to get better. Nice. See, 87, that's about when it starts getting too hot. I really like, honestly, if it could be 68 to 72 all year round, oh man, that'd be perfect. But also, that's pretty much what I keep my house at, my thermostat, so my house pretty much always stays under 70 degrees. Hot or cold outside, it's 70 degrees in my house. Yeah, that was one thing in Louisiana. You know, people would be trying to save energy and stuff with the heat. Like, oh, don't run the AC. Like, nah, fuck that. If I'm hot, I'm turning the heat on. The AC on. If I'm cold, turning the heat on. I pay the bills. I'm running the heat if I want it. And if you're cold in my house, put on a hoodie. That's all I gotta say. Put on a jacket or something. So people, say what's up. Say where you're from. What y'all got going on today? I need some new windshield wipers. These things suck. Yeah. I kind of like the cold over the heat myself. I'd rather be cold, be hot any day. Like last year, I went back to my hometown to go see my family and stuff, and it was in February, but it was like 70 something degrees, and it was coming from being in Michigan where it's, you know, freezing. I was just like, man, this isn't heat at all. I'd much rather be chilly than be sweating. Yeah, I'd much rather be cold. But yeah, I got a lot to do today. I got a lot on my mind. Just so Saturday we move into the new house. Saturday we're loading up the truck and we're heading over. I think we're giving the new owner the keys Sunday, and that's a wrap on my old house. It's sad. 6 years of memories, and I don't know, it's a little weird to think that I won't be calling that place home anymore. Wasn't the first house I bought. The first house I bought was in Louisiana, but it was the first nice house I bought. So, you know, it's also kind of, it's just bittersweet, I guess, at the end of the day, that it's not going to be mine anymore. I'm glad to be living where my new house will be, but and the whole reason for moving from the old house is we just absolutely hate the location, so it's all good reasons, but you know what's fun? I see, like, it'll get up to like 20 people. It'll say 20 people are in here. No one will say anything. No one will drop a like or nothing. And then it's the same like 2 or 3 people that actually are in there. So I wonder like why that does that. It'll like surge for a minute. And I know that like usually they don't stick around. I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, this is exactly why I'm moving, because I hate driving through the middle of nowhere for so long to get to town. Yeah, I know that, but that's what I'm saying. It's just weird, though. It's like it picks up all of it at once, and then it just goes away. In a way, I try not to even look at who's in, just because I'm like, it really doesn't matter. It's more, I don't know. I really don't care how many people join, and I don't really care how big my channel gets either. It's really more for me just recording my day-to-day, kind of like a journal almost. I can look back at my videos and go like, oh yeah, that's what I was doing on this day, or that's what I was doing here, you know, whatever. But it's still cool whenever new people drop in and say what's up, and like how, you know, especially when people are from a different country, or if they're actually right down the road from me. It's kind of crazy. GP, you still in here? Is that you, number 2, or? I haven't talked to you since you were supposed to call about a HELOC. Just curious if you made any progress or anything. One thing that hadn't really occurred to me until this week, though, for the past 5 seasons, I've coached a high school baseball team, and it's a passion of mine. Really love baseball, but just moving 45 minutes away, I can't really, I just can't make it work anymore. But I've been thinking about it. Usually during spring, I'm just busy with baseball every day after work and stuff for a while. But this year, I'll have so much free time. I wasn't even thinking about it really until just recently. I'm like, man, I don't have anything to do after work once I move in the house. And I won't have anything to do for a while unless either of my kids decide that they want to start playing. Detour. You lurking? Yeah, did you hear what I said about the HELOC? Did you get that figured out at all? I wonder if it's gonna get, damn. Well, I really hope it works out for you, man. Either way, no matter how it goes, I hope it's in for the best. Ah, gotcha. Shit, I mean, you can call the credit union too, by the way. You can just call them and ask to do the same thing. I think we did most of it over the phone until we had to go sign the actual, closing document, so to speak. Yeah, I mean, just save yourself a trip, Just give them a call, see what they say, get some information at least. Yeah, me too. I 100%. So I like playing around with the stock market and stuff too. And my buddy was just texting me yesterday about showing me different moves he made and stuff. And I told him the same thing. I'm like, dude, I can't even focus on that right now. My mind has been just so locked in on what I'm doing, and running from 6:37 in the morning till 8 o'clock at night every day. It's just getting to be a lot. What up, P&J? Yeah, I gave the peace sign to you. I'm not even thinking about it. My camera's facing the other way. Stupid. What y'all up to, P&J? Yeah, I can see. Coffee time. Gross. I wish I could do coffee, but oh man, the smell, the taste. Bleh. I can't do coffee. I wish. I really do. I like the idea of drinking coffee. I just can't do it. I still make my wife coffee though. That's love. I hit the button and I run away. Like, get the hell out. I truly do wish I could enjoy, like I said, I gotta get gas. Because it is nice to have some caffeine from time to time. I used to, being in sales, I used to do energy drinks, but I've cut back on those a lot. I just kind of do it when I know I'm having long days, which now I have been. Yeah, the warming part too. So I used to be a union electrician right out of high school. That was my job, like big boy job. And they would send the apprentice to go get coffee for everybody in the morning. But I never wanted to tell anybody that I didn't drink coffee. So I would just buy hot chocolate and I would put it in a coffee cup just like them too, And I'd be sipping hot chocolate while they were drinking their coffee. Look good in blue. What's that? Oh, with the mod, with the wrench. Gotcha. Yeah, I think GP's my only mod. I don't think I gave anyone else those privileges. Even my best friend, so if y'all are in the chat, y'all see pop in from here and there. Kenny's been my best friend, like my brother, since we were, I think I was 12 when I met Kenny. He's 2 or 3 years older than me. But he actually used to bully me. He was my neighborhood bully, quite funny enough. And then somehow or another ended up hanging out, and then he didn't have a place to stay. His home life is shitty, so he kind of came and lived with me and my mom. And now we've been brothers ever since. I've known him for 19 years. I would do anything for him and his family. So just, if y'all see Kenny in here, that's my homeboy. But funny enough, Kenny don't even have a wrench. GP does. Yeah, my buddy Kenny yesterday called me up and told me he passed his general contractor exam. So now he's a licensed commercial contractor and he's got his residential builder's license. So big dub for my boy Kenny. I love seeing people win. You're some kind of special. Yeah. Special can be good or bad. Yeah. And Kenny's so hard on himself too. And this whole time he's been saying there's no way I'm gonna pass it on my first try, blah, blah, blah. I don't know any of the shit I'm studying. And dude went out and aced his test on the first try. I was telling him, man, you're smarter than you think you are. You may look dumb, but I know you're smarter than that. Yeah, B&J, second coffee time. What y'all doing today, though? And Cindy, I see hot chocolate's nice. Yeah, I was just embarrassed that I was I was 18 years old. I was a first year apprentice. I couldn't be letting them know I ain't drinking coffee. And the nice thing about going to get coffee for everybody, I would always just keep all the change. So I'd get like $3 or $4, $5 each time I would do it. And by the end of the week on Friday, I'd have like 20, 30 bucks saved up from keeping everybody's change. I was a professional apprentice. Like, if you ain't gonna ask for it back, your $1.50 or whatever, you know, I ain't gonna give it back to you. You made me go get you coffee. I find that as like a service fee. Yeah, I mean, and if you're sending her to go buy you stuff, I don't blame her. She goes buy something for $100 and pays it 80, you know. Yeah, I mean, whatever. You get what I'm trying to say. It's just $20, it's a difference, but. Oh, hell nah. That milk ain't cost that much. My dad left to go get milk once. He never came home. He took the 100 and didn't come home. Planting more seeds? What kind of seeds? We got to get to doing some gardening. Oh yeah, you always end up giving more though. My rule is kind of like if it's for the kids, you don't really have to ask me. I mean, my wife's got good judgment, so I really don't ever tell her no. Yeah, it was nice for a change watching the fire on your live. Oh, that's cool though. I gotta see if I got notifications for y'all, P&J, because I think I see some videos here and there, but there's a few of y'all, like the homies. I haven't been seeing y'all's videos as much, especially like Shay. I don't know if he just slowed down on videos, but I used to see his all the time. Yeah, I used to, well, I don't ever have cash anymore, but when I used to work, make cash and do side jobs and stuff, pretty much anytime I'd empty my wallet, that went in the kid's bank, you know? Yeah, I remember hearing him say that. Hope it works out for him. You know, more times than not, people land on their feet, but, you know, I always just, you know, you always worry about somebody providing for his family and not having a steady income. He said I think he said somewhere he had a neighbor or something that can put him to work, which that's at least good. Yeah, he'll be fine, yeah. And that's the thing I said whenever he was talking about it that one night. Like, he's a skilled individual. He'll be fine, you know? People with skills can find work. Yeah. Yeah. Well, for a while, GP's videos would never notify me, and now it's every single time, so I feel like I'm the first one in there every time. My phone's almost always in my hand. I'm always making work calls or GPSing something or whatever. Phone's always in my hand. And I have like a super overactive brain. So if I'm not like, yeah, you've been saying that. If I'm not like working on something, listening to something, thinking about something, man, I feel crazy. I feel like my mind's gonna explode. So YouTube for me is just a way to quiet my own mind. Yeah, and I think I told GP, but I think 2016 or so, I started having like epileptic auras. So for, now almost 10 years, I've been dealing with like seizure related stuff. And in 2022, I had my first like actual seizure. But so yeah, I think like part of that though is just my mind. I'm just like, my mind is 100% racing all the time. Like until I close my eyes and fall asleep, I'm thinking a million things. So I don't know. I played football. I had head injuries. I played baseball, got hit in the head playing baseball and stuff. So it could be from that, but yeah, I mean, like I said, if I'm not doing something at all times, my mind feels like I'm gonna go crazy. It's probably like ADD or something too. I don't know. I just don't like taking medicine, so I don't want to take ADD medicine. Yeah, man, I don't know, like, there's 3 for sure that I can count on, like, that I know 100% I likely had a concussion. Like, one, I was playing baseball and a pitch came high and inside. Slept for 3 days. Wow. Yeah, I got hit in the back of the head by a pitch, and I was playing big time varsity baseball in Louisiana. Guy was throwing like 85, 86. So I mean, it hit me solid right in the back of the head at the base of my head, and I don't remember walking to first base. Like when I got there, my coach asked me how many outs there were, and I had to look at the scoreboard to be like, 2 outs. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how it was for me. Like, the days after were foggy. I wouldn't say that I was sleeping because, the doctor's like, you're not supposed to sleep after a head injury, yada, yada. So I like, stayed up for a while, but... and then another time I was playing football and I just got rocked helmet to helmet, hit the ground. So I got hit helmet to helmet, and then I fell back and hit my head on the ground too. It was like a double whammy. And that one, I was foggy for days. Like, that one's when I really kind of was like, I don't know if I really want to play football anymore. Yeah, same. Well, at the time I was in high school, so it was my mom, but yeah. And then I got in, I don't know how many fist fights as a kid. I was always trying to fight somebody. It's funny because you met me in person, GP. I'm not a big guy. But whenever I was, in middle school, I was way taller than everybody. I hit my growth spurt first. So everybody was always trying to challenge me, like see if I was tough or something. And yeah, I got in fights. No shit. I didn't know you played hockey, man. So I knew you weren't really into sports, but so I just assumed you never played them. I didn't know you played hockey. That's badass. I can't even stand on any fucking skates, man. Who's this guy? He's got a dump trailer. Landscaping. Yeah, I didn't know that about... That's cool. But yeah, I mean, like I said, that's like 2 for sure. If I can think back of some other ones where I'm like, yeah, maybe. I sprained my neck one time playing football. That's cool, man. I didn't know that. I have no idea anything about hockey. I don't know anything about it. Not really my jam, but it's cool that other people do. Yeah, I can see that. One of my boys I coach in baseball, he's like really good at hockey. I think he's got a better chance to go and play hockey in college than he does baseball. But I'm just going to leave this running. I got to go run in real quick, and I'm going to get some gas. So I'm going to leave it running. It'll be a few minutes. If y'all have to jump out, I don't blame you. So I'll be right back. Bro, it's so cold. Yeah, the store I'm at right now. Yeah, you talking about that Jessica chick? Yeah, what was his name? Jeffrey or something? Yep, Jeffrey Willis. That's what it was. Yeah, it's really sad. People told me about that story whenever we first moved here. And it's funny. Well, not funny. Nothing about that is funny. But, I mean, it's funny because this is really the main gas station I stop at just because it's the closest one to the office. Hold up. Hang up the pump. And another thing is, Exxon is one of the main petroleum companies in Baton Rouge, my hometown. So whenever I'm choosing a gas station, I usually look for Exxon gas just because I feel like I'm doing my job to support my people back home. You know, actually, can't you share your screen? I think you can. Highlight. No. I saw a thing like a way to share screen. I was going to show you the plant next on if I could show Google Maps. I don't know. It's crazy. It's like, I would say probably about 10 miles long, like a 10-mile square area. I mean, it's insane how big this plant is. But yeah, Jeffrey Willis. Yeah, man, that's crazy. It's funny that's what you brought up. You saw the gas station. You're like, yep, somebody got murdered from there. The Plain Watch Food Park. Too tacky. Yeah. Maybe this guy was doing it through another app or something. But. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Doesn't really affect me. I don't know. It was before my time here. I don't know. Hate to say it, but life moves on, I guess, in a way. Really sad what happened to that girl, though. Yeah. Why would you, though, really? As I was going to say, why would you even come down here from where you live? How far is your house from mine? The new house, that is? Okay. I thought so. I hope these damn plumbers are here whenever I get there. Why you're not live? Oh, don't let me stop you. Honestly, it won't be long before I get off of here anyway, so I might come hop right over there, actually. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna be done here in a minute. I think I might just sit in my driveway and wait on the plumber. So once the plumber gets there, then I'll be gone. Well, dang, P&J, I was number 2. I'm just playing. You don't have to explain that. I'm just picking. Snap-on truck. Fuck a Snap-on truck. I'll punch a Snap-on truck. What's the other one? Not Matco, Cornwell. That one always cracks me up. Yes, I told you yesterday, I think. GP, he's cool, man. Go stop in, chill. A lot of people join P&J. P&J's got cool videos of them on their little homestead. Yeah, they're both cool people. I've really enjoyed chatting with them over the past few months. So, GP's a tree guy, cuts down trees. So there's some cool stuff just with that alone. No, I mean I start, GP a little more than P&J just because I haven't met them in person, but a lot of these people have become my friends now. I'm like, especially with me moving away from my friends back home, I'm 1,100 miles away from my family and friends. So, it's kind of cool having a remote friend base, Yeah, for what you guys do is awesome. And I love that people are sharing their lives and their, literally their lives. Just because it inspires others. A lot of people are just sitting in the house not knowing what to do with their time. They don't know what to do. It's definitely inspiring, For me, I would like to do more with the kids. I don't want to put my kids on the internet, really, I don't think that that's really appropriate. As much as I would love to, show some things that we do and stuff, and maybe some other dads would see it and they're like, oh, okay, yeah, maybe that's what me and my kids can do. I don't want to use my kids as a proxy for that, I want them to be kids. Time to go. Yeah. Here, I'll flip it so you can't see where I'm living. But yeah, if you gotta go do your live, man. Yeah, well, other friends of mine do, and don't use their names. And see, that's the hard part. Is I'm so used to calling my kids by their name whenever they are around. I just naturally say their name, and I'm like, ah. Because then, again, Kenny might be in there. You know where I live. Yeah. I ain't worried about it. I don't know. I'm not too afraid of none of that, just because you can get to my house, but once you get here, what do you want? I purposely don't buy nice, expensive shit. I don't have any jewelry. I wear the same watch every day that I've had 6 years now. I wear it every single day. I don't have anything break into my house. What are you gonna steal? The most valuable thing I have to me is my Xbox. I can go buy another one. So I don't know. That's why I don't really care. And if I'm home and you show up, well, that's a you problem. I ain't worried about that. So it's either they're gonna steal from me or show up at my house. both are bad for you, you know? You ain't gonna get much from robbing me. And two, if I'm home, you ain't getting nothing, you know? You might leave with something, but it ain't gonna be anything valuable. Oh man, of course they're not here, so sleep in the treehouse. Yeah, it's if you break into my place, it's gonna be a you problem. It's not gonna be my problem. It might be an inconvenience if I have to show up in court. Oh yeah, look at this fucking cat. Don't go away. No, 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 no. Look at this. Let me see if I can go. He lets me get by him sometimes. He looks like a leopard. And he's big. I think he's after my cat. Where you at? Oh, what's up, kitty? Meow. You okay? What you doing? What you doing, Kiki? Say what's up, Olivia. Say meow. Oh, scratch. Say, what's the word today? All right, I'll see you later, Olivia. Yeah, that's my cat. But I was trying to show y'all that other cat, man. It looks like a freaking leopard. And it's like, it was standing next to my cat the other day. Well, I say my cat, the cat we inherited. And like, the back was like a good 6 inches taller than my cat. I couldn't believe how big that cat looked. Yeah. So I'll just chill here for a couple more minutes until this plumber gets here, I guess. I don't really know what else to do. Oh, GP's live, P&J. Got the notification. Jinx. Yeah. What's my cat doing? She's always up to some weird stuff. All right, P&J. Have a good day yourself. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that cat's a boy. I think I've said this before, but I think its name was Spooky, but my daughter decided to name it Olivia Rodrigo. So all right, well, Miss Cindy, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can call the plumber or something, see what time they're gonna be here, if I should just leave a key. So thanks for stopping in. I might go back live later on. I got some more work to do on the house today. So if I do, join me later. See you later, Cindy. Thanks for stopping in.